Good evening, everyone. What's up? I just ate a satisfying meal and topped it off with a measly dessert. This is Mr. Hata speaking. Previously, I did some videos on a popular cartoon over a year ago. I have not done one in a very long time, and it's time to do so once again, my friends. I feel like I lacked something. So, one might ask, what is today's rant on? Well, my friend, it is on an immensely popular cartoon. One might know what it is. Yes, sirree, it's SpongeBob SquarePants, one of my favorite shows. SpongeBob has lasted on air, or will, for 15 years. And that is one of the longest running shows I've seen. Ours, The Simpsons, Sesame Street are some of the only shows to last even longer. It's currently on season 9 and has been downhill for quite some time. There were bad episodes dating back from as long as 9 years ago in season 4. Although season 4 was overall okay, one could say that it got worse from there. Many say that SpongeBob must end, but I think it must stay because it's pretty much the only good thing on Nickelodeon. There are some good things of SpongeBob still. I mean, it's a good show. Changing subjects, SpongeBob used to be, well, naive, happy, interesting, funny, and clever. After, he is unintelligent, funny, unfunny, kind of annoying, overly obsessed with the Krusty Krab, thoughtless, and even a big crybaby at times. He is also childish. Gary has not changed, but was only annoying during the episode Treats. Sandy's obsessed with unrealistic science, but is still kind of the same. Why does she like unrealistic science? What she does is not even real science. Squidward has not really changed either, which is a very good thing, thank goodness. However, he was a little arrogant and was bothered in many funny ways. Now, he is one of the only good characters in the show, and I feel very sorry for him. But SpongeBob and Patrick won't quit being bothersome to him, and he always suffers for absolutely no reason at all. As a matter of fact, he's currently my favorite character in the whole show. He is hated by everyone in Bikini Bottom for who knows why. Thank goodness he is still grumpy. At least he's a good part of the show. He will always be a good character no matter what. Plankton is pretty much the same. There are more episodes of him attempting to steal the Krabby Patty secret formula, and now he has failed with being close, such as For Here to Go or Single Cell Anniversary. Occasionally he's a crybaby from his great failure. By now, really, he deserves to have the secret formula. When on earth is he going to get the secret formula already? Better question, when will SpongeBob get his boating license? Most likely never. Never at this point. The reason why he hasn't gotten it because the writers want the show to continue as long as possible because it is a success. His computer wife, Karen 2.0, is pretty much his slave and is a lot smarter than him. Plankton might be hopeless without her. Mr. Krabs was once, apart from being greedy, was like a father to SpongeBob. He actually cared for him by giving him good advice. He cared for his employees, especially SpongeBob. He didn't even treat Squidward poorly that much, except for telling him to get back to work. I suppose that he was a good father to his daughter Pearl just as well. Speaking of which, Pearl at one point was nice to SpongeBob and just a typical teenager. After that, she's bratty, rebellious, and has made trouble for her own father, Mr. Krabs, such as in episodes Slumber Party and Whale of a Birthday. Mrs. Puff was just a typical teacher and by now has had it with SpongeBob and wants to get rid of him once and for all. She's devoted to getting rid of him, such as Demolition Doofus. By now, SpongeBob should have already gotten his boating license. Same with Plankton stealing the Krabby Patty formula. When is it going to happen? SpongeBob is just not teachable to her. Honestly, I don't blame her. He wasn't even teachable in License to Milkshake. The episode didn't even make any sense. Back to Mr. Krabs. All he cares about is money, 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 and nothing else. That's it. He's extremely selfish and uses his employees as slaves, especially SpongeBob. He no longer cares of them and is even a bigger bully to Plankton than before. Do you know what, my friends? Yeah, that's sad. That's just sad. That's so sad. He is overly greedy and would choose money over anything. He has made poor choices, including selling the Krusty Krab and Hello Bikini Bottom, firing SpongeBob. Whenever he's in an episode, money is usually mentioned. Sometimes he overprices things. He's attempted to rip off people in the past, such as in Dear Vikings and Yours, Mine, and Mine. However, he was occasionally smart. An example was his warning in the episode Face Freeze, which was true. He's among the most greedy character I've seen. The citizens of Bikini Bottom have also changed. They are nothing but retards and extremely mean-spirited. Want proof? It occurred in episodes Ghoulie Artist, Little Yellow Book, Sweet and Sour Squid, and Krabby Chronicle, etc. They're just a bunch of useless idiots. When I was watching some rants on SpongeBob, everyone kept saying Mr. Krabs is the worst character. Wrong! There is one character that is by far worse than Mr. Krabs. That's easy to guess. It's SpongeBob's best friend, Patrick Star. He's one of the worst characters I've ever seen. A long time ago, and at one point, he was funny and a good friend to SpongeBob. Heck, in some episodes, he was even smarter than SpongeBob. He actually was probably my favorite character back in the day. After this, he's brainless, selfish, arrogant, annoying, a crybaby, unfunny, obnoxious, troublesome, and not a good friend at all to SpongeBob. He is so idiotic and caused so much destruction throughout many episodes. What a jerk he has been to SpongeBob. That's why Squidward called them numbskulls. As a matter of fact, Patrick should be in jail for what he's done. Whether it's annoying Squidward, sneaking into a concert, Kelpie G's concert that is, without a ticket, causing all that destruction in episodes Karate Star, Main Drain, Babysitting. I can't think any of others off the top of my head. In some episodes, it seems like he has an IQ of 0. The 22-minute specials were a waste of time, including Hello Bikini Bottom, and it's SpongeBob Christmas, and what was that other special? Oh yeah, SpongeBob You're Fired. According to the internet, there's supposed to be a sequel to the SpongeBob movie in early 2015, as well as a 10th seasons. I honestly have no clue of how those are going to go. But, anyway, it's getting late. I must go to bed. Good night. Right now, I'm working on my SpongeBob countdown of the worst episodes. That's going to take a while. Good night.